Sunday, fun day, weekly blogs with Pat. That's SFDWBWP. Hey everyone, so nice and sunny and not too ridiculously hot like what it was on Saturday. That was just crazy. Too much, too hot for me. It's, you know, it's funny, when I was in Vegas and Los Angeles and even Texas, when it was 100, 110, it wasn't anywhere near as biting as what the sun is here. Because of the gigantic hole in the ozone layer, the sun here, it's super intense. So even though it's, you know, the same temperature, it's nowhere near as intense. Case in point, when I was in Vegas or Los Angeles, I'd be happily walking around, just am I now, like in a singlet, right, with sunglasses, and a hat, and I'd be walking around for a good 5 hours. I could not do that here. I couldn't even do that probably for like an hour here. Same temperature, but just the sun's just so much more biting here. Anyway, enjoying the weather. Just cooked up gigantic meal for the next couple of days, which is cool. Spent all morning helping with family, and the Savo going to be hopefully filming some videos, although time is getting away from me today. Normally this is the big day to shoot videos, Monday, but just with family here, obviously, you know, family comes first, so might do that tomorrow. But what I'm really excited about tonight is my housemate Chris has his Nintendo 64 all working. And he's got a new component cable so we can hook it up to the big TV. So we're going to be playing some 64 games. So I'm hoping we can maybe play GoldenEye, maybe Jet Force Gemini, maybe a couple of other games. He's got a ton, so hopefully I'll film that. What are your favorite Nintendo 64 games? Did you have a Nintendo 64? Did you have a PlayStation 1? What did you guys have? Let me know. Tuesday. Bicyclist almost fell over. Pat's dashboard cam! Slept in a little bit. Just finished with the gym. Unfortunately, did not have time to do my full gym daily activity. Could only do the first sort of hour and then had to stop. I've got a package being delivered. It's weird, I've had little packages being delivered all year, and the last 2 days I haven't been home when they've went to deliver them, and I've missed them. And I've got these, you know, we've missed you, give us a call and tell us when you'll be home and we'll re-deliver them, sort of card things. So I got them, and I've had so many packages, like the headphones that I got, they're awesome, you know, and they were delivered, and I don't know, they're about $160 to $180 worth. I didn't need to sign a form for that, they were just, you know, in my mailbox. So it's interesting that yeah, I guess some companies require it. But anyway, so I didn't get to finish my normal gym stuff, could only do the first hour, because I've got to head home, make sure I'm home from that delivery. Deliveries start from 8 AM, so got to get home, have brekkie, have a shower, and then I'll be working all day, but at least I'll have the, you know, a note on the door saying just ring the doorbell because I'm home. But otherwise, last night was really, really good. Made homemade burgers. The recipe is really quite easy. It was, I guess this would make maybe 8 to 10 burgers, depending on what size you want them. But the recipe, basically you get like a kilo of mincemeat, good quality mincemeat. Then you get 2 onions, then a lot of mustard, and what did I use? Tabasco sauce, cayenne pepper. Then I got maybe 100 grams of coriander chopped and mixed that in as well. Some salt and pepper, maybe 30 grams of butter to seal it all together, an egg, and a cup of breadcrumbs. That was about the recipe. So you mix that all in, you know, and then you just make little patties, beef patties, and then just chuck them on the barbecue. Now how I like to cook them is I set a timer, I cook each side, I put it on to about like a 3/4 sort of temperature, I don't know, depends on barbecues I suppose, but I like to cook each side for about 4.5 minutes. So I set my timer, 4.5 minutes, just sit it, let it do its thing. I don't push it down and spread all the juices, just leave it, and then, you know, turn it over for when it's time on the other 4.5 minutes. And I just find that if I do that sort of a time, the outside gets cooked and crispy, and the inside, it's not pink, but it's still juicy. It's definitely not overcooked. But yeah, these burgers went really well. My housemate really liked them, and then we had them with rockets, lettuce, with tomato, with bacon, with a little bit of ketchup, and a little bit of red onions. Unfortunately, I had cheese and I forgot to put cheese. That would have been a little bit better with cheese, but they were really tasty. They were big burgers with a mound of chips as well. They were pretty delicious. But anyway, yes, that was my Monday night. If you guys are interested, I don't know, one day maybe I'll show you how to cook them. They're pretty easy. You just chuck all those ingredients into a bowl, mix them up, make the patties, chuck them on the barbecue. Done. But yeah, that was really nice. Then we played some 64 games. No, we watched the movie, The Interview, which was pretty funny. I don't know, it's probably an average movie by standards of recent comedies that I've seen, but it's pretty funny. It's very quirky. It seemed to me like it was slapped together all very quickly, like they had this idea, oh yeah, we could do this, oh yeah, we could do that, and then they just slap it all together. That's what it kind of seemed like to me. It just seemed a bit rushed, but it was fun. And then we played some 64, Nintendo 64. Love the 64. Do you guys have a 64? Man, I used to love that system. So we didn't play Perfect Dark. We played Jet Force Gemini, again by Rare, which was okay. I think the single player is a lot better than the multiplayer. It's just hard because you remember these games when they first came out, far out, 2 decades ago, thereabouts. And you think that they're going to be a little bit better. So Jet Force Gemini. Then we played multiplayer of Conker's Bad Fur Day, which was amazing. I hadn't played that in far out a very long time. Capture the Flag and that sort of stuff. That was really good. Then we played Super Smash Brothers, which was awesome. It was just called Smash Brothers then. Can't remember. The first Smash Brothers. 8 characters to choose from. That was great. So much fun, man. Chris just wiped the floor with me. It was so much better. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Oh, and also really excited that the package that I sent to America for Ryan has finally arrived. Man, I sent that before Christmas. It's only just got there. But I put a lot of time and effort into getting his family different presents to say thank you for letting me stay there. So yeah, hope you really like them. Otherwise, guys, see you soon. Bye. Wednesday. Hey everyone, so I thought this is a great moment to capture what it's like to be in Melbourne. As you can see, beautiful clear skies on one side, 95, and on the other, encroaching thunderstorms. That's what it's like here. So today was just a pretty big day of just editing. Solid editing, not the entire day, just editing for about 5 hours, and I got enough videos done, thunder, for the next 3 weeks, which was really cool. So yeah, really happy about that. I was actually going to head out to the gardening store and pick up like a sprinkler and some weed killer, because as you can see, I've been lazy and now weeds are attacking the yard, so I need some spray. I need like a sprinkling system when the thunder doesn't come. But yeah, otherwise it's been a fun day. My housemate Chris, who has the gigantic video game collection, he's moving out. I've known him for like 11-12 years now. I've been living with him for 3 years. He's moving out next month, and my new housemate is coming over tonight, so we're gonna hopefully, I really feel like burgers, no surprise there, right? So probably gonna fire up the grill and start cooking some burgers and stuff. So yeah, it's been a really fun week. A lot of ambulance work over the next couple of days, but a lot of riding as well. So pretty much finished the first backing track. So that video will come out next week, next Wednesday, I think. And then starting to work on the next backing track, which I haven't decided whether it's going to be a blues backing track, something modal, or something a bit more organ-sounding, churchy, atmospheric. Haven't sort of decided. I've got a couple different ideas on that one. Otherwise, it's just sort of a normal day when I have a day off, just either filming or editing. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Thursday. Sorry, got my GPS going. Heading out to 2 different music shops this morning. Heading out to Manny's Music, which is really cool. They've got a great range of more sort of upmarket products, more sort of higher end gear. So that's really cool. So I'm going to go check out some PRS this morning. And then the 2 guitars that I went to sell last week, only about a week ago I think, the 1976 Ibanez and the Chapman ML2. The Ibanez sold within a few days, and I completely forgot to bring in the original pickups. They're like 30 plus years old, so I've got them now, so I've got to bring them in. And the Chapman ML2 is on hold, so I don't know exactly what that means. They just sent me an email saying this Chapman guitar is on hold, so I don't know whether someone's like really wants it, put down a deposit, and then they're going to get more cash. I don't know whether there's like a problem with selling it, so I thought, I've got to go in and give them the pickups anyway. I thought I'd go check it out. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I really love my PRS, even just the SE range, the 7-string. The quality, it's just absolutely fantastic. What I've been thinking about is the plan for this year, and you guys that follow this blog, you always hear all my news first. Damn, GPS! The plan was to pick up a nice Fender and a nice Gibson this year, but you know what? I like the PRS so much, I've been thinking more and more about just picking up another PRS and just being done with it, not getting a Fender or a Gibson. I'm in a lucky position where people lend me gear, so I could always just borrow a Gibson or a Fender. And Gibsons have never really been my thing. I don't really like the super short scale length, but you know, that's probably just because my entire playing life I've really only used 25.5, so even going to the shorter PRS length just took some getting used to. So I've just decided, you know what, I want to check out some higher end PRS. I want to check out the S2 range of PRS guitars, which is, the S2 is their more affordable American made series. So it's made in the, maybe not the exact same factory, but it's made over in America, as opposed to the SE range, which is over in Korea. And absolutely nothing wrong with Korea. I just want to check the how good these S2 range is, because they're basically twice the price of the SE range, and so I'm hoping that it's not just, oh yeah, these are American made, so they're going to be twice the price. I'm hoping there's a big bump in quality, and I'm sure that there is. So that's what I'm going to check out this morning. Depending on what the store's like and what the vibe is from the guys there and how many other people there, I might be able to film, I might not be, but I'll definitely give you my opinion afterwards. Otherwise, guys, hope you have a good day. Bye. Friday. You're wondering why there's so many crazy jump cuts in this one little video. Is I'm so tired, I'm just constantly yawning. What's going on, Pat? You're falling apart. This is no good. Anyway, so I went in there to check out some different PRS guitars, because my PRS is an SE brand, and it's made over in Korea. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I just wanted to check out the S2 range, and then I want to check out the full-on PRS range. Now, for those of you who are not sure, the S2 range is a series of PRS guitars that are made over in America, and it's not like, I don't believe it's like other companies where, you know, they're only assembled in America, you know, so maybe they're made in Mexico or made in Korea, like the wood, everything's routed and done, you know, nicely, and then it's all assembled in America. I'm pretty sure everything's done just in America. But anyway, so I really wanted to check them out. They're about double the price of the SE, so I just thought, are these going to be, you know, double the guitar? You know, it's never ever the case, but I just thought, you know what, I'll just check them out. The S2 range was really nice. I got to play this color, which is called Grey Elephant, and I got to check out the semi-hollow one. Far out. I haven't played a semi-hollow guitar before, but that was, it just blew me away. It sounded huge. It sounded really, really big. It was really light, which was quite nice. Like, I used to really like super heavy guitars, and now just playing so much every day, I don't know, I just like sort of medium to light guitars now, which is funny how it all turns around. But yeah, so it was such a nice guitar. The fit and finish was absolutely fantastic. The neck felt really, really nice. Everything felt like a big leap up, for me in particular, from the SE range. I might even I liked it so much, actually, I might actually make a video just on talking about my thoughts of the full PRS, and then the S2, and then the SE range. I was in there for about 45 minutes. Now, 45 minutes probably doesn't sound like a long time, but 45 minutes being in a, you know, pretty crowded music shop, it's a long time. And after I was done sort of checking out the S2, I thought, you know what, I'm here. A few people left, so it wasn't too busy in the shop. I thought, you know what, I'm going to ask them and see, is it alright if I check out a full PRS guitar? Now, the reason I say ask them, you know, and not just grab it off the shelf, is one, in Australia, the S2 was about $1,800, and the full PRS was about $5,000. So there's a big difference. I asked, you know, before I played the S2, that's cool. But I thought, you know what, I told them at the start that I wasn't interested in buying today. I just really wanted to check them out. And so I just wanted to ask them, and they said, yeah, look, that's fine. They said thank you for asking us, because normally people just grab them off the wall and bang around and like don't say anything, you know. So that was really cool. So I checked out the full PRS guitar. It was a custom 22. The S2 was also a custom 22, but it was a semi-hollow. Now what the custom 22 means is it's normal PRS sort of shape. It's got 22 frets, and for me, I just don't really use those extra 2 frets on a 24 fret guitar. It does, in my opinion, change the sound and feel slightly when you have a 24 fret guitar and you have a 22 fret guitar. The full PRS, that was something to behold. I will make an entire video on this, but it was aesthetically beautiful. Everything about it was, you know, again, a big leap above the S2, and the S2 was already certainly, definitely a studio-ready, gigging-ready level guitar. It's not to say that the SE, you couldn't gig with it or you couldn't go to the studios, but there's certainly a lot of little modifications. I've already bought them, the electronics and stuff. I'd sort of, if I was going to gig or record in the studio properly with the SC guitar, I want to change all the, I want to change the pickups, I want to change all the pots, I want to change get rid of that silly coil split pot. I'd want to change that and then put on a 5-way blade instead. That's just so much easier. I'd probably want to get some locking tuners as well to help with the tuning stability. There's a lot of things I do. With the S2, I think just out of the box it's ready to go. And with the full PRS, man, that's, well, being 4 times the, well, it's about 4 times the price. Being about 4 times the price of the SE, was it 4 times the guitar of the, you know, the SE was? Honestly, probably. If you're coming from the SE range, it was a huge leap in every way, absolutely every way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another music shop this week, and I'm going to check out again the S2, but this time, because I didn't have time so yesterday morning, but this time I'm going to check out the S2, the full PRS, and the SE, and hopefully they've all got custom 22s in. They should, hopefully, because that's, you know, that's what I really like. So hopefully they've either got custom 22s or custom 24s. But that's what I'm going to check out. I'm going to check out the entire range. I'm going to go from one to the other, and then whatever night I do that, I'll then make a video on it. Just because, yeah, I thought I had maybe some interesting thoughts. Yeah. But otherwise, guys, do you like PRS guitars? Is there any PRS guitar that you're particularly interested in that you have? Is there anything that you'd like them to do, you know, a little bit differently? But otherwise, yeah, just loved every minute of it. I maybe foresee another PRS a little bit nicer than my SE, maybe in my future at the end of the year. Couldn't really say it's going to be, you know, 4 or 5k. That's just so much money. To me, long story short, it's the high end, or the PRS guitars, the full PRS guitars, are absolutely amazing quality instruments. Far nicer than the deluxe American FMT Fender that I've owned, far nicer than a lot of the high-end Gibsons that I've played. But for me, I couldn't justify that money. I wouldn't be happy playing with it anywhere outside my bedroom, and even then I just think I could have bought 3 guitars or 4 guitars for this price. That's just me. I'm sure like in a couple of decades I'll change my mind and I'll be like, yes, I want to have a PRS because it's the pinnacle of guitars for me, you know. But at this stage, yeah. But at this stage, no, I'm happy with my lower end guitars, certainly. But otherwise, guys, hope you have a great day. I'm heading off to work now, sadly. Then heading home straight to edit, maybe see a movie. This is a busy week, guys. Are you having a good week? Are you trying to get back? Are you back into work after, you know, New Year's and Christmas? Are you back into the swing of things? Yeah, otherwise, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Saturday.
Hey everyone, good morning. Now, I know what you're thinking, Pat, isn't that the same top you were wearing yesterday? Well, you'd be right. I fell asleep in it yesterday after work. I was just so exhausted, and as you can see from the sun blaring down and from the hopefully not too loud aircon, it is hot. It's so funny, this weekend was supposed to be scheduled for a month's worth of rain in 2 days. That's what they were saying. And in crazy Melbourne fashion, as soon as, you know, you say one thing about the weather, it's definitely going to do the opposite. And now it's up to like, I don't know, 95, something like that. It's going to be a hot one. Not 95 right now, still the morning. But it is still pretty hot. So just on my way to gym, and yeah, so ended up just falling asleep last night I was just sort of planning out this, I've got some really good ideas for some technique book, so that's going to be really cool. Now, believe it or not, this is how far I plan things, and this is, you know, every week by week when videos come up. Don't ever think that those videos have just sort of, you know, it's Monday and I'm like, oh, I'm going to shoot this today. I've been planned for months and months and months. So this this technique idea I have, it's for a book slash maybe probably DVD, something like that. But it's a whole year's worth of stuff. So it's not just like, here's 10 exercises, that'll be $30. It's definitely not like that. Here's a whole year's worth of stuff that you will never ever finish. You're going to be doing it for the rest of your life if you want to improve. So yeah, it's really exciting. So I came up with some really cool ideas. I've been working on that for about 6 months. Far out. I've been working on it for 6 months, and it won't be out until the end of the year. That's just how I do things. You know, I'm not particularly fussed about getting things out as soon as possible. That doesn't bother me at all. I just want to take my time. You know, if I'm going to bring out a product, I'll give it to people to test and see what their opinion is before you know, I release it. Just like with the website, you know, a couple people had seen the website before it was up, just wanted their opinion. So if you did see the website before it went live, you know, thank you for checking it out, and thanks for letting me know. I do definitely value your opinion on that one. And otherwise, that's probably it. By the time sort of, you know, I had a bit of a sleep in today, and by the time I get to gym, have a shower and get changed, yeah, that's going to be a lot of the day done. And then, you know, at night I'll probably do some late night guitar practice with some headphones and stuff, because I wasn't able to do it this morning before I went off. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, still thinking about those PRS guitars, which is a bad sign. It's not going to be good on the old wallet. I certainly wouldn't be picking up anything too soon. I may need to check them out again. But otherwise, guys, hope you're having a great day. See you again. Bye. Sunday. Hey everyone, Sunday night. It's been a pretty crazy, wacky week. Hides were definitely checking out those PRS, as you can see. Barbecue, Sunday night barbecue, cooking for next couple of days. And also, very, very exciting stuff, I have the house to myself. It does suck that Jess isn't here, my girlfriend. She's not here, she's away visiting her family, but it's going to be so much fun tonight. I've got sort of the next 4 hours, I can do whatever. It's so funny to think that, you know, things have been so crazy for the last couple of years with the degree and everything. Just having a couple hours off is like, I don't know, it's like an oasis. It's like you can sort of see it out there, and you think, okay, I can get there. At the end of the week, I can get to those few hours where I can just do whatever. I can make it there, and then something happens, and it goes further away. But tonight, that's what I'm doing. I'm so happy. I've got a couple hours to myself. And what am I going to do? Glad you asked. I'm going to play guitar, because that's what I love. I love guitar. I would not have this YouTube channel if I did not love playing and hearing guitar. I would not make these videos. I just love it to bits. So, really excited. I'm going to work on technique and soloing tonight, and maybe come up with some riffs for some reviews that I'm going to be doing over the next 2 weeks. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be reviewing a new pedal and the PRS SE7. As soon as that bad boy is reviewed, I can finally chuck in my custom Mick Brearley pickups. Man, they were given to me months ago, but this is just how hectic it's been. So sorry, Mick, if you were watching. But yeah, otherwise, I hope you guys had a great weekend and a fun Sunday. See you again next week, guys. Bye.